Hey, happy Christmas cheer number 9. It is December 10th. I checked ahead of time so I know just off the top of my head like that. But speaking of the top of my head, look, isn't that cool? It's like this light bulb and you put it in the lamp and then it does this swirly thing on the ceiling or wherever. So Christmas cheer, here we go. Today for Christmas cheer, we are going to talk donkeys. So I don't know why the donkey is like one of my heart animals, my spirit animal. No, but I'm just really drawn to donkey, especially miniature donkey. Now, I know back in the day, by the way, my dad's birthday is today, December 10th. He would be 96 today, but he died 4 years ago, right before his birthday. But I don't know. They use that term, you're sure a stubborn, it started with an A. They didn't say stubborn donkey, but and you can say it when you're talking about the animal, but still I don't want to say it. So you know what I mean though. So anyway, donkey. I'm going to show you again, show and tell. Is he not the cutest donkey that you ever wanted to see? I bought him at this cool little place here in Escondido. It was owned originally by Betty Crocker. And she had a barn, and these people put together like an antique place called Matilda's? Matilda's Mouse. That's what it was. And I got this one there. And I know it's part of a set, because these other little things on it, but this was all that came to me. And he's always been really important to me. So, donkey. And for me, donkey did symbolize, a part of the Christmas season, making their way to the stable, Mary and Joseph. By the way, this is my interpretation of Mary. Of course, it's after she got the halo, but I think everything she did, she had a halo all the time. This is a memory from my grandma. When my grandma died, we sent flowers, and this was in there. So I still have that because that was in 1986. There's your grandma. So our ancestors are with us. Our loved ones are still with us. Anyway, so donkey. Christmas cheer donkey. Oh my gosh, I did not know about the Italian donkey, Dominic. Do you guys know Dominic, the Italian donkey? So they might kick me out, but I'm going to try to play like just a stanza of this. Okay, here we go.
Hey, jingity jing, it's Dominic the donkey. Jingity jing, the Italian Christmas donkey. La 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 la
La la la la la la la la la la la. Who knew? Maybe all you Italians did. Evidently, the reindeer can't make it up the hills in Italy, and so they have Dominic, the Italian Christmas donkey. Hee haw, hee haw. Who knew? Love it, love it, love it. So that was one thing, really cheered me up. I just loved hearing about that. And then, for some reason, I don't remember Nestor. Do you guys remember Nestor, the long-eared donkey? Evidently, this came out in 1977. And there's not only a movie or a short about Nestor, but there's actually a song. And I played the one by Marty Robbins. I won't do that now because they might kick us off. But you could look up Marty Robbins and Nestor, the long-eared donkey. And there's this whole really, really, really touching, it's kind of sad, but in the end, it's amazing story about Nestor. So Nestor had really long ears and he was made fun of, kind of like Rudolph, right? And yet then Nestor was chosen to help Mary make her way to Jerusalem. And that's Nestor's claim to fame. I didn't know that. I don't know if you guys knew that or not, but I didn't. I don't remember it. 1977 was a long time ago. So anyway, there's that donkey story. And then, oh, by the way, this is another donkey that I got. Is he not the coolest ever? He sits on a shelf in my room, encourages me lots. So some people will say, well, what is the symbolism of donkey? Because we attribute human traits to animals, especially in more indigenous traditions. But so I looked that up, the donkey, for to round this whole day out, right? Because most people think of donkey, like I said, as stubborn as a mule, donkey. I think similar, but maybe different. I didn't look that part up. But I loved this idea that a donkey is strong, and yet a donkey knows its limits. A donkey knows when too much is being put on its back. And so donkey will just stop and say, no, I'm not going to do that. And so I love that. And because I'm looking at the video, how do we get to 6 minutes? Sorry about that. I try to keep them short. But then there's just so much information out there and so much joy to share. Anyway, so that's it for today. Donkey, Christmas cheer. Look up Nestor the long-eared donkey. Look up Dominic the Italian donkey and play the song. It's so fun. And then just imagine if you need some of donkey's qualities these days, to set your limits, to know that you're strong, to know that you know when to move and how to carry things, and yet also when to stop. That's good wisdom, right? All right, everybody. Happy Christmas. Cheer.